It was calm overnight. We've got a little bit of a sou'wester coming in now, which is the forecast for today. I might have breakfast and poke our nose out into the ocean. Maybe by then the low cloud will go and we'll get some sun. Look, we have sunshine and very little wind. Right, time to get going. Microphone to go on, logbook filled, coffee made, VHF on, autopilot on, instruments on. Tune set still going. I'll just have a decide whether I want to lift the main up or not. It's just tripped over into absorbed charging, so 125 amps is fully putting power in, so it's just starting to ramp back. I've only got 2 knots of wind, so that's amps. We will disconnect the generator from its load. Looks like the wind instrument's behaving itself again. So start engines. God, it's hard to do these things one-handed. Oh, Mount Manaia has got cloud over her top. Oh, we'll head around this way and stick our nose out through the heads into Bream Bay, see what's conditions are like out there. The anchor bridle's attached with a snap shackle. Right, off we go that away. Right, here is what we call off the Arnolds. Nice anchorage. Friends of ours' parents lived here. Well, this cat was anchored just behind where it is now. Well, here's the moorings and anchorage in Urquhardts Bay. Very popular spot to stop off. It's actually fairly deep in there. Keen fishermen at the wharf. Oh, there's the island on Calliope Bank. And looking back to Taurikura where we were. So we head out around here. Smugglers Bay is over that ridge. So here's Rachael and Ian out with I think Rachel's parents. Here's looking up harbour and the rain shower. So this is home point. I think we might just head out into Bream Bay rather than heading around towards Bream Head. There's the Frenchman Island in the distance with the gap between. And Busby Head just appearing. And we have some light rain. Right, it's incoming tide. So the black line is where we're heading, and the blue line is where it currently thinks we will end up. going. So heading versus course. So tide's pushing us towards the right. Here's the channel, heading out to sea. I'm going on a theory we might get some sailing in. I'll release the main halyard, unzip the stack pack. I'm sure there's a heap of water inside it. Well, there might be virtually no wind, but at least it will dry the main. Just going to watch to make sure we don't catch the lazy jacks on the ends of the battens. At the same time, we get the main halyard into its rope bag. Made easier by the wind instrument working again, so basically head to wind done automatically, so I only have to do 3 things at once. The whole wind we had is gone. There's the bottom of a rainbow up there, but the main's up and the wind instrument's working, so that's good. I'm sure some wind will appear at some stage. Now we've got a couple of ships over in the southern anchorage. Want of a better destination, let's head that way. While waiting for some wind to arrive, let's clean all the dust and dirt that's accumulated around here. There's about a metre of long period northerly swell, probably a bit more when we get a bit further out. And through the side stays, hen in the centre, sail rock to the right. Well, sailing now, not much wind, but no timetable. We've got a shower over Urquhardts direction, and another one a bit further down. We're making steady progress at about 3 knots. We've got about 5 knots, and we're doing slightly close reach. And a good view of Bream Head, getting moved around a wee bit by the northerly swell, but not too bad. A shower to windward, which means the wind's died down at the moment. Radar on, so the first ship, which is a wee container ship, is here. The second one, which I'm not sure, maybe a log ship, is up here. So these green circles are the southern anchorage spots. Oh, ships are getting closer. Rain has not come this way, but there's not enough wind, so we're motor sailing. And there's more rain back where we came from. So quite a few showers around, but not much wind. Very soon after the last clip, wind is now 5 knots, so we'll give sailing a go again. Well, we continue to get closer. So I believe they're going into Northport today, from looking at the website. We still have a lot of rain to the south. Langs Beach, Waipu Cove, and inland from Ruakaka. We're not going very fast, but managing 3 knots on the close reach. Apparent wind's just over 5. We're about to get some rain. I think we'll drop the clear down, but it also means we've got a bit more wind, which is good. I believe she has come from Littleton. we're going to jibe around here and head back slowly because there's not much wind. Well, we've jibed around. Won't be much wind in her lee though. Well, we're almost out from her lee. 12 o'clock, lunchtime. And more rain over Waipu. But very nice out here. Not a lot of wind though. It's half an hour later. I've had lunch. More rain coming from Waipu Cove direction. But also we have more wind, so we're going along quite nicely. Still patches of significant rain to the west and up ahead in the harbour, but not over Bream Head. It's the fastest we've been all day. It is nice to have a bit of a sail for a change. Here is Fairway Bouy, somewhere out there, so we've been having alerts from Whangarei Harbour radio that it's been drifted out of position with Cyclone Tam. Right, so there's where we are, and there is where it's supposed to be, just there. Right, so it's about 0.85 of a nautical mile out of place. There's quite a good current flowing north at the moment. The chickens are behind, then hen, and sail rock.
Security. At all stations, this is Whangarei Harbour Radio. Whangarei Harbour Radio, Zulu Mike Hotel 56 with a navigation warning for the Marston Point area, Whangarei Harbour. The Fairway Bouy, shown on charts, position at 35 degrees, 53.113 minutes. 174 degrees, 33.147 minutes. Each is out of position.
So that was good timing. There is a port shallow marker way to the north of where we are. Well, we're heading this way, so we'll probably expect to get some rain showers once we get closer to land. Looking back to where we came from, it's Bream Tail, just to the right of the ships. We're currently down to less than 2 knots of boat speed and about 4 knots of wind. I think it's time to apply some diesel power. There's also the tide is about to turn. Well, no significant wind here at the moment. And greeted back in the harbour by rain. We're proceeding up harbour. It looks a bit grey down there. So we're heading towards Parua Bay. Wind's southwest at the moment. It's supposed to go west early tomorrow, whatever early tomorrow means. Up there's where we spent Friday and Saturday nights. We're definitely looking dark down there. Coming up to Parua Bay. Well, there's the nook, but we're going to go through the sandbanks and anchor on the Manganese Point. Oh, here we are. It's Motokiori Island. There's Manganese Point, and we're on the far side. Up there's the Pines Golf Course, Solomon's Point, and the Parua Bay compound and clubhouse of the Whangarei Cruising Club, Outboard Motor Club, moorings, Parua Bay Tavern are over there. Parua Bay Settlement and School are down there. Over here's the Nook, Benaya in behind, and out the entrance looking towards Northport there in One Tree Point. Our main's all tidied away. Right, the sheets are all tidied away. I think we've definitely seen the best of the day though. So, not a bad day. Oh yes, we've got plenty of hot water. I've just had a shower. Nice, all squeaky clean. I must say it's a wonderful shower. Wonderful owner's head in the starboard cabin all round. Right. Oh, so Stuart's cabin, or port aft cabin. Just checked and actually we got no water in with the rain we've had since early Friday. Oh, the wind's turned a bit more west and dropped down again. Tide's going out. And a bit more blue sky to the east. Oh, time for some late afternoon tea. Lovely light in the setting sun. These two yachts are still out. I've made sort of hamburgers for tea. I've got the generator running, which is under that hatch there. So just top the battery house back up